While everyone's talking about the release date of the next Forza Horizon title, a shocking rumor emerged. Forza Horizon 6 is the last Horizon title. Since its debut, Forza Horizon has taken us on exhilarating adventures across stunning landscapes. From the rolling hills of Europe to the sun-drenched roads of Australia, the rugged terrains of Mexico and beyond. It all started when Mike Brown, the creative director of Playground Games, left to form a new studio called Maverick Games. His departure led to several resignations among other high-ranking employees. Now, if you're asking who this guy is, he's the creative director joined Playground Games in 2013, and he is considered a veteran in racing games. Remember Drive Club? That's one of his works. He played a pivotal role in the development of each Forza Horizon game since Forza Horizon 2, and many believe, now that he's gone, we should expect huge changes in the Forza Horizon franchise. Some speculate that it might be the end of the Horizon series, but not the game itself. And maybe only the story is gonna change, or Playground Games is gonna abandon the Horizon franchise and stick to motorsport instead. And if that's the scenario, we're screwed. And it's not just based on speculations, because even some leakers did share that information and claimed that Forza Horizon 6 is gonna be the final entry in the series. And they also said that the game will be set in Japan and will be released mid-2025. Another reason that has some suggestion that the series might be concluding is the gap between Forza Horizon 5 and Forza Horizon 6. A lot of that has something to do with developing the game for the next generation consoles. As you might have heard, the next Forza Horizon will no longer support the previous generation, and this means the opportunity to take advantage of the latest hardware, improve performance, or new gameplay features, or push the boundaries of what's possible in an open world racing game. Now, while you're thinking about why would they bother if it's the last one, think about this too. What if they wanted to design it as a platform that continues to receive updates and evolve over time? This will allow Playground Games to keep the game updated with new contents, events and features without having to release a new title, because they have clearly stated that they're becoming quite busy and can't put a lot of time on some projects. They even cancelled the Let's Go live stream, so they must be really busy. And it makes perfect sense. If they want to use another Horizon Festival, then they must think about the next Horizon location and do this over and over, and that's the same loop they're trying to get out of. So it would be better to end the whole festival thing and come up with a persistent story. And to prove my point, think about this. Why did they choose Japan? I mean, everyone was ready to see Japan in Forza Horizon 5, but then they announced Mexico and everyone was shocked. We were like, what? Where did that come from? No one ever asked for that. It wasn't even on the table. But I say, they kept Japan for the special occasion. It's Japan. It has everything. If you want to choose a map for a game you want to keep for a very long time, it gotta be huge. And huge maps require diverse environments. And also they couldn't do it before. But now that they're migrating to the next generation, it's doable. Players gonna need a city, long highways, mountains, off-road paths, and many others. And what's better than Japan that has them all? Imagine the city of Tokyo and its skyscrapers with Shinjuku Expressway circling around it, which is an iconic highway among all car enthusiasts around the world. With Mount Fuji and Tama Hill visible just outside the city that make you want to get off the highway and go for the best Tage adventure. Just talking about it gives me the chills. For us, it's like living a dream. Imagine multiplayer Tage events in the middle of the night. Would it be interesting for you to know that more than 60% of the new cars licensed by Playground to be added to the game were Japanese cars? What do you think about that? As exciting as it sounds, it's still not easy for us to see the horizon end, and we're only left with a decade of memories. Sometimes too excited, sometimes quite disappointed. Horizon's conclusion feels like saying goodbye to an old friend. It's a poignant moment for those who have invested countless hours mastering every turn, every jump, and every race. To every player, racer, drifter, tuner, explorer who made the Horizon what it is today. Thanks for the ride. The journey may be ending, but the horizon remains endless.